Hi everyone, it's Nisha. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Mine was absolutely fine, and I did see that movie, but I will talk about it later. I'm still a bit snuffly and my sinuses are very quite painful, but I'll be fine, it's just a cold. So today I wanted to tell you first about a few products and then we have a chat as usual. So just in case you don't want to listen to the chat, you just want the important stuff. So first thing I wanted to talk to you about is if you are interested in more videos done by more mature women and you don't know how to find them, Carol from All Carol Show has done a huge list with links to all the ladies, more mature ladies on YouTube that you can go and watch. And you know, it's from makeup to hauls to chats. There's just lots of us out here, and I think we should support each other because YouTube is dominated by young people, and I think we have a lot to offer as well. So from now on, under each of my videos, from this video, it won't be probably on my older videos, there will be a link. If you go to the description box, I always urge you to go to my description box because there is a lot of information in there, and when you have any questions, especially about my hair, it might be in there. So there is link, I think, to Carol's video or to those links. I don't know, just have a look and you can find loads more mature women on YouTube. If you just watched my tutorial for the natural eye look, I briefly mentioned Madame Glam makeup, and in particular it was the gloss that I was wearing on my lips. Well, it's not a gloss, it's called lip lacquer, and they're more like liquid lipsticks. And I'm wearing another one today, the pink one. So let me show you again. I think they are great. I really love them. I have two, and this one is the one that I wore in my tutorial, and this one is called Affection. And like I said in that tutorial, this is something that I've never had anything like it. They are not sticky, they are very creamy, they have slight smell. I seem to think that they smell of strawberries for some reason, but the smell doesn't linger. And this one's got this gorgeous metallic, almost like foil finish. And I don't know how to describe the color, but to me it is peachy, but sometimes it looks a bit bronzy, a bit like a rose gold. It's just a gorgeous color. If you want to see me wearing it, you need to go back and see that video. So I really love it. And then there is this one which is called Party Girl, and it's a gorgeous bright pink, and that's what I'm wearing today. This one doesn't have that foil effect. It's just so opaque. They have gorgeous coverage, and they last a long time. I think they slightly stain your lips, or this one does anyway. So I really love them. I love the packaging, I like everything about them, and they always let me try their new products, and I really like the company. I really enjoy all their products, you know, the nail polishes and and gels, UV gels. At the moment they're doing very good deals. I think if you buy 2 things you get 20% off, if you buy 3 you get 30, something like that. When you go to the website you will see they have always great deals. So I just leave a link so you can click on it and it'll take you there. Then I have the lipstick. I really like them, you know. I think that it's a maybe, I think it's actually normal size lipstick. It's just the packaging is small. I don't know if you remember, I bought not long ago lipstick from Gosh, and the packaging is almost similar. It's got this rubberized, you know, a bit like the Nars cosmetics, and I like it because it's so small, and this is a beautiful color. I would say this is like a glossy finish, but look at that coverage again, and it is very, very creamy. So love that as well. And then I've got one blush. And I think all this stuff is cruelty free and paraben free and all that. If you go to the website, you can find all the information. So the blushes come in a little packaging like this, and this one is called Touch of Pink. And oh, I never noticed that it's got the little brush under here. I never tend to use these brushes, but it's a lovely matte, like a, can you see it, like a dusky rose. There it is, very pretty. So, you know, I've been on a right lip kick though. I absolutely love my lip products lately, and so that couldn't come at better time. I absolutely love it. So if you get anything, I mean, honestly, if you get anything, you need to get this gloss. If you can get just one thing, because I don't have anything like it. But this, there is, oh, it's just gorgeous. So that's the Madame Glam makeup. Now I've got another, oh God, I've got hair in my eye. I have another foundation combo for you. I don't know what it is with me, but if there is a job as a mixologist, I should be doing it. I just love mixing stuff. I don't know why. I like to layer things, mix things, see what I get. I remember when I started doing the gel nails, and long time ago, before the gels came in a gel polish formula, you know, in like gel polish bottles, they used to come in pots, and they were much thicker, and you had to have a special separate brush to apply it, a bit like biosculpture. I don't know if you are familiar with biosculpture. And I remember then getting special empty pots and mixing different colors of those gels and see what other color I could get. So I don't know what it is. It's a problem that I have, but I love mixing. But also I feel that through mixing, I am using up stuff that I wouldn't otherwise, because sometimes the foundation that I buy is maybe too luminous. I still like it, but it's too luminous and it doesn't stay on. So I know if I mix it with some long wearing foundation, will work better. Sometimes the color is not quite right, but I have so many different colors of different foundations that I can make it work. So this is very unlikely combo, Illamasqua and Maybelline. So, you know, I bought this not that long ago, and I've done a review on this foundation, and I really liked it, but the color is not exactly what I would like. It's not yellow enough for me. It's sort of beigey peachy. It's not pink. It's quite peachy. I don't know how that comes off on a camera. Okay, so I really like the foundation, but the color I wasn't happy with, and I didn't want to get rid of it because one, is not cheap, and two, I really like the foundation. So, and I have this Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 220, which, as you can see, is quite yellow and a bit darker, and it's not very mattifying. Whereas I wouldn't say Illamasqua is mattifying, but it doesn't make me oily. So if you see that one next to it, you can see how much more yellow and darker it is. So when I mix these two together and I apply it with Beauty Blender, I absolutely love the color, the effect. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you my skin base is in 8. And since then I've realized that if I wanted it more yellow, I should go for the 8.5. So I love the color when I mix them together. and also the finish, and it looks nice all day. Sorry, but so that's my another foundation combo. Now I wanted to say to you thank you very much. You know, I asked you last Monday if you knew of any dupes for the Lorac Pro Light Pink, and as soon as I finished that video I thought I have something similar, I just forgot all about it. And you probably can't get it in the US. Well, you can, because you can go to Marks and Spencer's website, and I think they ship abroad. This is from Marks and Spencer's, from the Autograph range, and it's a pure color duo eyeshadow in Mink. And then afterwards Karen left me a message as well saying, you've got that, you've got something similar. Let me swatch them next to each other so you can see. So this is the Lorac Light Pink. So that's what the Mink duo looks like. I love this duo, I forgot all about it. It's got like a lovely mink taupe color here and that pink next to it, and they are matte and very, very pigmented. Actually, they are more pigmented than the Lorac. And look at that. So this is the Autograph, this is the Lorac. So I think I actually prefer the Autograph. It's a tiny bit more pinker. It might be because it's got a bit more of a color saturation. So again, this is from Marks and Spencer's Pure Color Eyeshadow Duo in Mink, and it's from the Autograph range. I know that you cannot get it in every store, but I'm sure they have it online, and I think they still sell those duos because I'm sure I've seen it not long ago in a store. Okay, so that's it what I wanted to show you for a few products. It is fine. As you can see, the background is a bit different. I think this is gonna be where I'm gonna be filming now, and it is the office that I filmed in at the very beginning, and I had the black and white screen. I hated the screen. It did its job when it needed to, but it was quite loud and I suppose distracted from me because you could see this big pattern. And the reason was because my husband was still working quite a lot from home, and also this room was horrible color and I hated it. So my husband's got a new job now and he won't be based at home, so I sort of claimed this room for myself, and he kindly painted it for me the other day. I love this color. It's some sort of truffle, I can't remember, was it Crown Indulgence, truffle something, I don't know, but I quite like it. And if you can see at the back, those boxes, stacked boxes, they are the ones from Costco. You know, every Christmas they call it Tower of Treats, and I only buy it because I don't really like what's in it most of the time, but I love the boxes because they are so pretty and I can keep stuff in it. In one of them I put my Back to Mac stuff now, so I think they look quite pretty. And these are just like, you know, those sort of what are they called, that glass ornaments that I've had, and I've bought this lovely canvas that I really like the color, and it's like a turquoise aqua because I've got aqua blinds here. So I'm quite happy with it as it is. It's not too loud, it's quite calm and relaxing, so I shall be here most of the time. Okay, you know, like these Monday videos, it's just, they're full of randomness. Sometimes I will talk to you about some favorites, but it's mostly to catch up with you and have a chat and maybe answer some random questions. I get this question quite a lot about my neck. I don't think there is anything special about my neck, but you kindly saying that I've got a nice neck. What do? I do absolutely nothing with my neck. I would say in the last year started drag whatever skincare I use down my neck. So if I'm using my vitamin C, E and ferulic acid in the morning serum, I will drag it down my neck, and then whatever moisturizer I'm using, I drag it down my neck. I don't use anything special or different or neck cream or anything like that. So I don't know, is my neck nice? I never think about my neck. I've got a few lines on my neck. My worry more about double chin. We need to start doing that. Okay, so that was my neck. Now, this is very important. So, for every day, I'm not kidding you, every day I get so many questions about my hair. What you use in your hair? What colors you've got in your hair? How do you style your hair? And if you've been with me for a long time, you've obviously seen all these videos. But if you're quite new, you might not know that I have a whole playlist about my hair. And the link to that playlist is now in the description box under every video. So this link will take you to my list with all my videos about my hair, and you will find anything that I talk about to do with hair. You will find the videos of what products I'm using right now, because my products are changing. I don't use the same products for life. I keep changing my shampoos, my conditioners. The only things that I don't change, and you know that, is those two hairsprays, but you hear about them in my empties and all the time. So I am going to post this week another video where I talk in depth about the colors in my hair. So if you want to go to your hairdresser and tell them or show them, and that will go into that list. And I never ever want to hear another question about my hair, because everything that I could have done or tell you about my hair is in that list in one video or the other. Now I wanted to tell you about my buy list. So I have this thing, what is it, notepad. I love my notepads. I have like 5 by me, and I write things in. Like I write ideas for my videos, and I also write what I want to buy. So when I'm watching other people on YouTube and I see something that I like, I write it down that I want it. But my lists are enormous. I have things as well, like stuff from the US that I can't get. So if I ever had the opportunity, what I would like to get. And I got this really good idea, because this is ridiculous, from Lisa D1. I don't know, if you watch her, you know she's done now by January. And she had a very good idea. She said what she started to do is, because she writes lists as well, I think most of us do, we sit there with our pen and notepad while we watch videos. She said she puts them in like months, and she writes everything she wants, and at the end of that month she goes through that list and thinks if she still really wants it. Because you know, sometimes you watch something and you see someone so excited about a product and you think you have to have it, and often you just go and buy it on a whim, on impulse like that, and then you think really it's nothing special, or I didn't really need it. So I thought that was such a good idea, so I've stolen it from her. And like, for example, this is my February. Her list was very short, but February is not over yet, and I have 2 whole pages of things I want. And that's what I will do. Instead of going and buying it straight away, when February is over, I am going to go through this list and think, okay, for example, I have here the Hand Chemistry hand cream, and I've talked about it in my empties. I really love the cream. I really enjoy it. But do I need it right now? Probably not, because I have 3 other good hand creams that I have on the go. I want to get Eve Lom Balm Cleanser, which I loved and I told you about it. But I still have 3 other cleansers. So even though I still want to buy it, what I will do with that one, I probably will move it to next month want list, buy list, because I don't want to forget about it, because at some point I want to get it. I've got here LA Girl Endless Lip Liner in True Red. Why? I don't know. I must have seen a tutorial and it looked really good. I hardly ever wear red lipstick. I have a couple of red lip liners. Do I really need it? No. So now I can cross it off and do it that way. You know, I don't know. I've got some MAC lip liners and my MAC lipsticks. So I will go through it again and think, do I really need it? Is it something that special? Do I have something similar? So I will definitely do that. So I thought Lisa had a great idea to do it. So I'm doing it too. Let me go back now, because on the other side of this notepad, I have my, you might be hearing my dog barking. I had to lock him up, otherwise I couldn't do this video. Yes, on the other side I have ideas for my videos, and also I write down everything I want to talk to you about in my Monday video, and now I can't find it. Now, I'm sure you are waiting for me to tell you about the 50 Shades of Grey. So we did go and see it on Saturday, on Valentine's Day, with our friends, and it is not a film of the century. I don't know how to, it's not that I didn't like it. It was a very nice film. There was probably 3 hot steamy sex scenes. Jamie's body's amazing, but to me, because I've read some people's reviews and people say, oh, there is hardly any sex, it's more like Marks and Spencers than S&M, you know. I think if you've read the book, you probably will be disappointed with the film. Not because the book is some amazing thing, because obviously people say it's badly written, so what? It's not something that is going to broaden your intellectual horizons. It's a real easy read with a bit of sex in it. But to me, and I've said it before, this was never about the sex, because I'm not into that type of sex anyway. And I think that this book is not so much about the sex. It's this fairy tale that you meet a man, girl meets boy, and on a paper they should never be together, and he's got problems and you just want to change him, and she does in the end. Not in this film though, because what I didn't realize, this film is just the book 1. So I don't know if they're gonna do book 2 and book 3, but the ending is a bit, you know, left me a bit deflated. But that's how the book finished. The book is much better, and I always think that books in general are much better than films, than movies, because when you read a book, the author can write down the thoughts of the characters, which plays huge part in our imagination and enjoyment of reading a book. You can't express that in a film. You can just see the action. You don't hear the thoughts of characters, and that was such an important part of this book, I think. The thoughts, the conflicting thoughts, his thoughts about her. I mean, if you haven't read the book, you wouldn't know at first why he's so weird. But anyway, this was a film that I was a bit bored, I must say, because obviously it's not an action movie and it's a bit slow. But it's pleasant enough. They've missed out a lot, what was in the book, a lot. There are some funny moments in it. I still love Jamie Dornan, so I wouldn't say anything bad about it. But it's the type of film that I would just have a on DVD and watched it on a sofa with a cup of tea. So I feel sorry for those actors and for everything to do with that film, because there's been so much hype, and whenever there is that much hype about something, you most likely be disappointed, because they make it to be such big thing that you think, was that it? So anyway, I still enjoy the film. It does not do the book justice, and again, like I said, the book is not some intellectual book. It's just a fantasy, easy fantasy fairy tale book, you know, easy thing to read. I read lots of things. I don't have favorite genres. I read serious books, I read real life books, I read, you know, silly love stories. As long as the book captivates me and I enjoy it, it doesn't matter what it is. Now, I know of another series of books that is very much like 50 Shades of Grey, but to me it's much better. And I think she might have 4 books, not 3 in hers. And these books are by Sylvia Day, and the series is called the Crossfire series, and the first book is called Bird to You. And the idea is very similar, like from 50 Shades of Grey. It's just that the sex is normal, whatever you call normal, is not you know, kinky or anything, and it's a bit better written. So if you didn't enjoy 50 Shades of Grey, you might enjoy that one a bit more. But yeah, go and see it if you like that sort of stuff. I really just went to see it because of Jamie Dornan. But yeah, if the next one comes out, I probably won't go and see it in the cinema. I wait for it to be on DVD and I might watch it at home. Oh, of course, I went with my friend and her husband as well, so I forgot to tell you what the men thought. It was absolutely boring and nothing great about it at all. But you know, it was fun, and we could have a laugh about it and talk about it. So that was it. Okay, another important thing I want to tell you, because I am always very honest with you. You might see soon from me a couple of sponsored videos. So as you know, by having your own channel on YouTube, when you see the adverts, we get paid by YouTube, or is Google really now, very small amount of money, and it takes a long time before you start earning any money anyway, and that's not why I started the YouTube. You know, I started it with the idea of my hooded eye tutorials to help ladies like me, you know, my age or older, that had the same problem. But it's nice because, you know, I do spend a lot of time, I put a lot of effort to these videos, and I really enjoy it. So it's nice, you know, you get the perks. The perks are like, once you have a decent amount of subscribers, you start getting companies asking you if they can send you their product. Would you try it? They never really ask you to review it, that they will only send it to you if you review it. So and I've never got paid so far for reviewing a product. I just purely get the free product, which is nice because I get to try it and I can let you know if it's good or not. So, and I am quite choosy in what I choose. I want to choose something that is relevant to my channel and that might help you and you might like. So, and then I found out not long ago about this site called FameBit, and it is especially for YouTubers and bloggers, where you go and lots of companies advertise their products, and they want, for a small fee, believe me, small fee, they want you to review the product. Now the difference with that is that they don't choose you, what they do in the end, but you go onto that page and you choose the product. So you know, when you see a review from me, it's because I chose it and I think it's something good. Well, I will tell you if it's good, but something that I think I would be interested in trying, and you might be interested in trying, and be helpful to me and to you. So I choose it, which means that I'm not just getting this stuff sent, and if it's bad or good, I'm just going to tell you about it that it's good because they're paying me. That does not happen. What happens, I get the product sent, I try it. If I like it and I think it does what it says, then I review it. But if I don't like it and I don't think it works, I don't review it and I don't get paid. That's how it works. So now and again, you might see a video from me that is sponsored. I'm telling you this because I'm always honest with you. So you know I'm affiliated with Sigma, and I've got links in my description box. And if you buy through the link some brushes, I get minute percentage of what you bought. I don't get much from Sigma at all, not every month. I don't want to talk actually about money because that's private, but you know, I'm not going to get rich, let's put it that way. Maybe, you know, once you become really big and have over hundreds of thousands subscribers, then you probably can earn more money, but I am still very small fish. So but it's not about that. It's not even about the money. I am just so pleased that I have the opportunity to receive the product that I wouldn't otherwise ever seen or heard of, and that I can try it. That's what excites me the most. And it excites me to be able to find something that is really good, that it works, and then I can share with you. So that's all I wanted to see. And if I do that, because in my bottom of my description box there is a disclaimer that all the products I'm reviewing or showing to you are bought by me unless I tell you otherwise. So if I ever do a sponsored video, I will put in a description box, this is a sponsored video. And the funny thing is, since I found the fame bit, because I see what products are on it, you would not believe how many YouTubers are doing those sponsored videos, but you don't know they are sponsored. But I know now because I know the product. So it's nothing new, it's just that I've only found out about it, and I thought, why not? If I see something that I think would be of real interest to me and you, I'm gonna try it, and if they are prepared to pay me some money for it, why not? I can buy with that money something else to show you. Okay, so that's what I wanted to tell you, just to be transparent and honest. Okay, I think that's it. I think I've told you everything I needed to tell you this Monday. I will post that video about my hair, and I tried to get out another makeup tutorial or something like that. This makeup today I've done with Tarte palette that one of my subscribers sent me. Vicky has sent me. I love it. I don't know if you think that this qualifies as a natural eye look, because to me, well, I could do it tiny bit more natural than this. But if you think that you would like to see that, would you call it then natural eye look or not? Because if to you that's not natural enough, then I just do it as a normal get ready with me. I won't put natural eye look. Because to me that's pretty natural, but you know me. Anyway, that will be it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful week, and I see you very soon. Bye.